Okay, as promised, and once again with the caution, these are not the exit polls that NDTV is conducting. These are polls being conducted by various agencies. We are just putting out their numbers at this moment. Two exit polls have come out. Matrize is giving in Maharashtra a clean sweep to the NDA, to the Mahayuti, 150 to 170 for the Mahayuti, according to the Matrize exit poll, 110 to 130 for the Mahavikas Aghadi and 8 to 10 to the others. So a victory, a very, very clear victory. In fact, more than a comfortable majority there for the Mahayuti, according to Matrize. People Pulse is another polling agency which is giving a complete sweep in Maharashtra to the Mahayuti, 175 to 195 seats. I mean, this would mean that it's all guns blazing. The BJP, the Shinde, Sena, Ajit, Pawar, all of them have been firing all cylinders, while the Congress and the Sharad Pawar, NCP and Mr. Uddhav Thackeray are finding it very tough to repeat the performance of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. These are two polls, both at this moment giving an indication that it's a comfortable, clean sweep for the Bharatiya Janata Party-led Mahayuti in Maharashtra. Let me also bring the numbers for Jharkhand. Both these polls have given the numbers for Jharkhand as well. In the 81 seats of Jharkhand, Matrize is predicting victory for the NDA with 42 to 47 seats that they are giving to NDA in Jharkhand. Meanwhile, 25 to 30 for the India bloc led by the JMM. On the other hand, in Jharkhand, the People's Pulse is giving 44 to 53 once again to the NDA and 25 to 37 to the India Alliance. Pradeep Bhandari, you will look at these numbers, and I'm saying it again, people should take it with a pinch of salt with the recent track record. But at this moment, you'll rub your hands in glee.
Well, Ankit, what I can tell you for sure is that what we are collecting from the ground, we respect individuals who are doing exit polls. They can go right and wrong. They should just be transparent about how do they do their process, whether they get it right or whether they get it wrong. But we are confident that on the ground, it's a pure development vote as per the vision of Honorable Prime Minister. We do not be surprised that in Maharashtra, the exact number when it comes on the 23rd surpasses the current mean which the exit polls are showing, because we understand that the exit polls might be conservative in their outlook considering the debacle in Haryana and in the Lok Sabha elections, and generally the exit polls are somehow think it twice whenever the Bharatiya Janata Party is forming government. So if you ask me honestly,
slack. I mean, what else will they give you? People's Pulse is giving you 195. It's a complete sweep. I mean, if
I'll tell you,
it's a 400 par kind of scenario.
It actually is the 400 par scenario. I don't think that they can be conservative.
Aarti would remember, Aarti.
Yes, Pradeep.
I will tell you, Aarti would remember that in Madhya Pradesh, Aarti, if you recall and remember, in Madhya Pradesh, when the Ladli Behna Yojana was there, a lot of people said it might be an edge-out victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party, but it ended up being the most historic verdict for the Bharatiya Janata Party in Madhya Pradesh. So what I'm saying, do not deny the possibility that it can be in Maharashtra a very significant majority for us as an alliance,
but even if
not
these
a
numbers
slender
hold
majority. Just I'm saying it not be just above majority.
Let me get Pradeep. Let me get a reaction from Mr. Chavan. Mr. Chavan, I totally get it that you would not at this moment believe these numbers, and I'm also saying that exit polls may go wrong. But sir, for argument's sake, because we have these numbers at this moment in front of us, if this holds true on 23rd, this is game over and pack up for specifically for the two parties which are fighting, whether they are the legitimate Shiv Sena and the NCP. If these numbers hold true, sir, including yours.
See, first of all, with due respect to the efforts and hard work done by the, for getting these exit polls, I would again like to bring to your notice that very well what happened during the Lok Sabha elections, right? So we would like to wait till the results are out on 23rd. And secondly, as you said about the parties, like two parties, Shiv Sena and NCP, people of Maharashtra have given a clear mandate during Lok Sabha elections, and it would be really interesting to see if these, for the matter of discussion, if these polls, exit polls come true, then in that case, these two parties like Shinde Sena and Ajit Pawar faction of NCP, how much success they are going to get. It's I believe in this, whatever the polls are out, I believe BJP's number would be more.
Okay, there is another poll which has come out, P-Mark. P-Mark is still keeping it competitive. 137 to 157 is what they are predicting for the NDA, though the direction is in favor of the NDA. 126 to 146 for the MVA. So if the higher value of the MVA holds and the lower value of the NDA, possibly that's the only scenario in which Mr. Chavan at this moment would be happy. But Hitesh Jain, very quickly coming to you now, like you were talking about, we should take them with a pinch of salt, but they are at this moment giving a very clear edge to the Mahayuti.
Well, I think so, because I was also on the ground. I was speaking to plenty of people. I have traveled extensively in Maharashtra during the polls. And one thing that was evident was the arguments that there was anger during the Lok Sabha and all, that had dissipated. There were only two issues people were discussing. One was the Ladli Behna Yojana on the ground and the development story. These are the two issues that were being discussed. Along with that, there was one emotional argument that was made by the Shiv Sena about the split of the party. But I don't think there were many takers, because what you could see was there was one synchronized alliance. And as far as the NBA was concerned, three parties were fighting separately. I don't know whether you saw one news that came in the morning, that today morning Pranit Shinde in Sholapur declared that they are opposing the Shiv Sena candidate and they are backing the independent candidates.
Right.
So as the results will unfold, you will see the story of rebellion and the story of internal sabotage between the three parties of NBA.
Absolutely, but we leave that analysis for 23rd, but it's interesting what these are saying. I am completely out of time.